and then we ship it to production. And of course, like someone will send us a mail like, yeah, this system is not working, like my display is all jumbled and everything. I despise UC browser with all my heart. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with Dr. Spatler in the UK and admin for Spurs English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Hello.
Shouldn't have studied medicine, I should have just started with her.
Yeah, we were listening to some Kylie songs before we started. Now this guy can't stop yapping about it.
Exactly, that's my favorite song ever. Because whenever I spend like 3 hours to debug something just because I forgot the import on like one single file, and I inspected like other files instead for those 3 hours, yeah, at least I didn't cut the wrong nerve, I guess, and people will still be able to walk even if they use my shitty software, I guess. That's my only solace in life. Until one day I suddenly get the job in biomedical technology software, then it's going to be that's karma, like playing its game. Like, okay, now you have to be careful not to maim people with your shitty software. Yeah. Yes. Exactly. How do we get into this? Although, like, before like the recording, we were just talking about like some uncommon English words, like, because I just knew that Ayumu never heard of people like using the word maul, like being mauled by a bear kind of thing. Don't even know where do I even first heard people like saying that. Must be some obscure video by some British guy.
I'm not surprised.
Mm-mm. Or probably just Chris Pratt, because like he was like, whenever he do like every single like travel video, he would go to like the rural areas and then like, okay, so this is a very beautiful place, but be careful not to get mauled by bears. Because like then he was just like, okay, so like look at all this good like this beautiful sceneries, but also remember that like recently on the news, like the number of bear attacks in this area has risen. Like, it's like, what the fuck, Chris? Like, I don't need to hear that. And then like it was just like eerie like zooms in on like the warning, the bear warning signs. It's like, but yeah,
Damn.
yeah. But it will be hard to go to those places without cars. So like I have to wait until I can gaslight Amami into driving.
What? So you want to get mauled by bears?
So Amami I can get mauled by bears. Remember, if you got chased by bears, you don't have to run faster than the bears. You have to run faster than your other friends. So like if we go, like all three of us go, then you will have probably the biggest chance to survive. Us not as much probably, and then we'll be surprised when Amami actually like run faster than us, and then will get mauled by bears in his place.
I mean, to be fair, a hippo runs faster than a human, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Exactly. But what if, yeah, and I mean like the only way we wouldn't like all survive is if there are 3 bears and they are all hungry, and they will like one will chase Amamiya, one will chase me, and the other one will chase you. So yeah, we'll all get mauled by bears like good friends.
I don't think a bear actually eats human, but sure.
Yeah,
I guess.
it only if they feel threatened, I guess. Like some.
Yeah, in that case, then they're not gonna eat you. They
Mm-mm.
just attack you because they feel threatened.
But you will still die anyway, so.
I mean, fair enough, I
Yeah.
guess.
yeah, so there's that about like bears, like like in remembering that we are mortals and will get killed if we get mauled by bears or boars. Yeah, I think like in Indonesia, if you go to like the rural areas, you don't really have to worry about bears. And as unfortunate as it is, we have made like the Japanese tiger extinct, so that's also sad. But like yeah, something that you can be rest assured that it's going to be quote unquote fine. But we still have boars. Like that's
I
always like
love.
yeah, that's always like one of the how to say like the narratives that people like to sell, like if they wanted to slander like someone's business.
Mm-hmm.
Because like in Indonesia, like especially in Java, like most of the populations are Muslim, so we don't eat pork in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like if you wanted to slander someone's business, then how can this guy like sell their like meatballs like really cheap? Like he's definitely like using like some poor meat that he bought uh from some hunters, right? Because like yeah, these hunters like hunted for sport, and then like they don't eat the pork themselves. So like what do they do with that? Like if someone is willing to give them like any money for it, like yeah, I guess they will just give it. Probably, I don't know. I mean, like
Yeah. Fair
only
enough. Yeah.
yeah, I only knew one hunter, and then like the one story that he told me is like when he got mistaken as someone who is not a hunter, and then like almost got caught by the police because like he was like hunting at night, and then they mistook him
Mhm.
from someone who is like bringing a rifle without license, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that, and then like basically they got into like some verbal argument, and then like after some point they reach an understanding, and then okay, let's go on our own ways and pretend this never happened. Yeah, yeah. Although I'm a city boy, so I never got the access to like get into like the hobby that is more accessible in the rural areas like hunting. But apparently, like someone I knew, someone I knew when I was younger has like a hunting rifle that, of course, it's just a body. Like it cannot be like there's no ammunition. There's just a body, and my mom told me, okay, so yeah, that's probably for hunting. Ah, okay. What do we hunt? I mean, like again, I'm living in the city, so like the most stray animals that you will see is just cats and dogs, like literally.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Yeah, Indonesia, despite they having like lots of jungles, like there's not much romance left because like every single jungle has been overdeveloped at this point. Yeah.
Thatch.
Although I think like so, like one of like the sad stories, like we do have like we like made a new province. I basically manage our border with Malaysia and Kalimantan. And
Okay.
yeah, I heard like the border guards was like kind of underfunded. So like the good day for them is if they went to the forest and they found a monitor lizard. So they finally have some meat to eat. Yeah. Finally, some monitor lizard. Meat. Can imagine the border guards being all Monster Hunter mode, like five of them just went into the went into the monitor lizard and then like spray it with paint, so if it escapes they can kind of track it. Like although
Okay.
I tried to play Monster Hunter once, the monster escaped and then I didn't know what to do. Damn. I didn't think I'll get this far. Like I found the boss and then like the tutorials told you to spray the paint on the boss, and like the boss ran away, and then like now how do I find the boss now? uh,
At the end.
yeah,
At
just
the end.
mm-mm. Just
Like, did you find the boss?
I don't think so. I think like it's back then, right? It's all the games are all pirated, so I'll just have like 50 different games inside my machine. So I was like, oh, yeah, I didn't get how this works. I'll just switch to the other games.
I see. Oof.
Yeah, now actually, now that I have to buy my own games, it's a little bit, I can focus a little bit more on each game if I have the time. But yeah,
Sniff.
I say that and I spend time to read comics before bed, and then when will I have time to play games or that? Well, to be fair, I do like play mostly RPG. It's like within the same time that I how to say, like I read like some, like catch up with some of my some of my comics. Like I will probably
Yeah.
make like 2% of like 1% of progress if I'm lucky. Especially since some of them are like open world now, so like you move to one part of the map and then you got distracted, or you read the map wrong and then you took the wrong turn, and then now you're in like the other side of the map, and then like, okay, this is not working. Time to reset the fast travel, and then you do that again because that's what you do.
Okay.
I know, right? And then, you know what, Ayumu? I just uninstalled Battlesphere crossover.
You got sick of the game.
Yeah, I wanted to reset the progress for a video that I might or might not make, because for the longest time I didn't know like how people can make these videos, but now I kinda know. But like, it's basically, then you just have to grind it. You just have to play the game from the beginning and then collect the footages, and then now you with the story, and then you use the footages that you got from like playing the whole playthrough.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now I have to reset my progress, but apparently the game doesn't have like because I cleared it on my Switch, right? But of course, because my Switch has to, like, if I want to buy the DLC on Switch, I have to use like the Japanese Nintendo store,
Okay.
and it's kind of hard to get like the credits to buy like the DLC. So I figured I'll just do it on my Steam. Also because like the progress on my Steam version, my Steam copy wasn't that far yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that with the Switch one, since I cleared the game, I should be able to do a new game plus like I do in Character Battlers. Because like, if you load the game after you have a save file, you wouldn't have an option for a new game. You would have just load and options. So I was like, so would it appear if I finish the game and then I finish the game? Also, just so that I kind of know like what is the pacing that I would need to prepare, right? Like, especially if I wanted to stream it. But I don't think I would want to stream it, because like on the process of like clearing the game, I found out something that is like kind of like the if I want to stream the gameplay, I don't think I can do that. But yeah, but the video essay should be kind of like viable, because then I don't need to. I can cut off like all the part where it is not fun to watch.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. But like, yeah, basically I cleared the game so that I can kind of like get the information on how like kind of like basically the basic idea of how like the story goes and blah, and what I will need to prepare, blah blah. Although that's kind of like a hard, like kind of like not really going to be a problem, because you can get the Kenichi like the contract and worker decks from like the first hour of you playing, I suppose. So like,
Mm-hmm.
if you get like the Kenichi Ahao deck, you should be able to like run through everything.
Right.
I mean, like I play yellow, so it is the deck that made most sense to me. Like if I get that deck, then I can kind of basically like run over any NPC at that point. And
Fair
then
enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
where was I? So yeah, and then I cleared the game, and then there's still no new game plus. So like, like now I have to somehow delete the save file then. But like I tried to look in the files for the Steam version, and I didn't find any data that indicates that it is a save file. So I'm trying to uninstall it to see if it can delete like the save file data. It will, unless they kind of like keep it on my PC, because like sometimes if you uninstall a game, they will keep some local data such as your save files.
Mhm.
So that if you in case you are reinstalling because of like a broken files or something, then you can basically just reinstall the game, put up the game, and then like now you can continue your progress from where you left off basically. So
Okay. Yeah.
we'll have to see if the save file is kept in some other locations. But yeah, fingers crossed. Otherwise, yeah, I'll have to think about something on how to tackle this. But like if I wanted to do like a run for the game, like here's the catch. Like there's 5 tutorial matches that we need to skip. And then after that, for like half of the game, they let you fight the NPCs in what they call the normal mode, because there's an easy mode. Like the normal mode, the CPUs will skip their first turn. Easy mode,
Okay.
you get more life and more cores at the beginning. And then the hard mode, basically, yeah, the hard mode is just your opponent plays normally.
I see.
I was like, wow. turns out like your opponent like playing Battle Spirits normally is considered hard. Damn, who would have thought?
I mean, how hard do you want them cheating?
No, I would like don't call it hard mode. Like just don't call the normal. Or like
Well, I mean, but then what would be the hard move?
yeah, they just don't call it. Yeah, just don't get the. I think like then
Yeah.
I think just call the the normal mode, the hard mode normal, and then like uh maybe like the normal mode kind of like assist, like beginner assist, and then like make it an option so that you can turn it off in the story. I don't know. Maybe because like at some point you do it got basically turned off. So like basically every opponent after that point in time will fight you in quote unquote hard mode. So like yeah, I feel like it if you can like toggle like that option where you get more cores and more life at the beginning, I think it should also be a toggle for you that you can just let your opponent skip their first turn. Because like if you can't, I don't know. I think I feel like it should be something that you can turn off from the beginning. It's like I don't think like I think like you play like 10 to 15 games up to that point. So like, huh? Like, I don't know. Is it a reasonable amount of time where you are given handicap to actually like start getting the pace into like how you play the game? Hmm.
I mean, fair enough. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
10 to 15 games. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I think like it's basically like 10 to for normal players who haven't played the game. I think it was meant to do that. So like 10 to 15 games. You try to build your own pace first, and then starting from the 16th, you kind of like okay. So now now you already get your pace, like try to match like the opposing pace. I think that's kind of the goal, but because I'm already an experienced player, it kind of like feels, I don't want to do this. I already have my own pacing, so like please let me play at my pace. Also, it feels a little bit jarring because like some of the first opponent, like in the story, like Toya is supposed to be strong, right? Because like he's the champion of the previous Battle Spirit High School Championship.
Yeah.
Like he was supposed to be like the strong guy, but like then he met like some other people who are supposed to be like, yeah, this guy is strong, and then like they skip their first turn, like.
Really, because everyone is an idiot in there.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, good thing I think like by the time Ayumu came out, like he didn't skip his first turn. At least he didn't do your he didn't do you dirty. My goodness. But yeah, I guess like that will probably be a big theme. Like that will be like the big frustration that I will just bring over and over again when I finally have the time to make the video essay. You know what? If I get a job, I'll probably finish that video. I'll probably just take like a 1 to 2 weeks off before starting my job, which I was planning to do to fix my sleep schedule. So that will be to kind of like replace the work part. So I'll have to wake up at 8 and play games for 8 hours because boys, me, I have to play games for 8 hours a day.
Man, imagine playing games for 8 hours. Like, damn, that's definitely painful. Damn.
Damn,
Can't imagine that.
Right, I know, right? To be fair, if you have to play it, it does feel kind of different. I mean, like that's why game tester is a job that not everybody can do, right? Because like being a game tester sounds like, okay, so you're just sitting there and playing games and then you write stuff. No. You have to do like you have to hit every single pixel in the game. You have to do one stage, repeat it again, touch other things and see if it breaks the thing. And then like you have to do that like with every single pixel and then make sure that none of the pixels like do any problems, and then like, okay, so now, and then you submit your report, the game got greenlit, it got it got shipped, and then turns out like, okay, there's all these problems that you have tested and it didn't happen in your testing, and turns out it was some sort of like processor issue or some shit like that. So it's like it's always the pain. Yeah, that's why like developing anything for like an open systems like Android and like Windows sounds like good on paper, right? Like you can use it on any system and it will work quote unquote the same. But that's also why like stuff like iPhone and Mac is quote unquote more reliable, right? Because like there's a limited number of Mac, there's a limited number of iPhone, and then like theoretically speaking, if you make something for like this version of iPhone, it will work the same with all version of that iPhone. The same cannot be said for Android. Because like God forbid they like this manufacturer, like for example manufacturer A will use like the CPU that is version 3.2.1, and then like the manufacturer B will use like 3.2.2, and then like turns out there's one quirk that doesn't make them work differently, and then like turns out although they advertise themselves like to like be like an HD like they have like HD display which is 16:9 ratio. It turns out the other one turns out they were trying to be quirky, and then they make like a 17:9 ratio, and then now all the graphics is just fucked up, and then like you can go like out of bounds because it is still the screen apparently. yeah, those kind of things. I repeated like a whole class because like the software was developed for an Intel process, like with an Intel processor, and then my laptop has AMD. So like, okay, it's like we don't know if that is actually the problem, but like that's the only thing that we found that is different between my machine and then like the lab technician's machine. So like, okay, so that's probably why. After that, I just used I just used their computer remotely, and then now everything works. Damn, I spent like a whole 2 to 3 days to try to run that, and it's not working. And then I just put it up their computer, and it works in 5 minutes. Yeah, computers are weird, man. Also, like, have I told you like that when I was still working for that e-commerce website in Jakarta, one of our biggest enemy is the is the Chinese browser UC browser.
Why?
Yeah, because basically, our main customer bases are gamers. So when you say like some apps are faster than the others, they will fight it like right away. And then UC browser, of course, they say they are faster because they use like they don't have all the bell and whistles that the new browsers have, basically, which also means like lots of design things that were developed basically for like the newer browsers don't work with them. So my designers will spend time researching on how to make some visual elements work, design things with that in mind, and then I will spend like more hours to make it work. Well, and then for it to send data and stuff, and then we'll test everything, and then we have tested it on our PC because you can do that on the PC. You can test like mobile pages on the PC, and then we tested it on our mobile devices. So like we have multiple like the whole office, of course, like have different phones, right? So like we just tested it with like all different phones that we have, and everything kind of works. And then we ship it to production. And then of course like someone will send us a mail like, yeah, this system is not working, I tried to go to your to this page, and then it's not I can go back, and then like now like my display is all jumbled and everything. And then we ask them, of course, like what browser did you use? Of course, UC browser. I despise UC browser with all my heart. Yeah, I think it does tell a lot of things that the both UC browser and Genshin Impact came from the same country. Like what the fuck? One of them is marvel of technology. One of them is yeah, it it pretends to be a marvel of technology and became a thorn in the side of working class people.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, good thing you didn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, good thing I don't do computer.
Yeah.
Lol.
I know, right? Yeah, and then like the other day, you know, I felt like last week I finally got that like one of the stereotype if you work in IT is that, hey, you work in IT, right? So you must be good at computer, right? Like, and then like one of my acquaintances, like he wanted to get into like investing in digital bank, like through digital banks, so like buying stocks but through digital banks.
Mm-hmm.
And then he asked me like how can he do that? And then like, yeah, I tried to get into like I tried to register into that bank, but like I tried to open like an account with that bank, but like it's not. I can't do that. And then like how do I do that? And then like I asked him like, can you open your app store and like download the application? And then he was like, oh, I forgot my app store password.
Bruh.
Like, yeah, I think we have to start from that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be one of those people.
I know, right? He will be like, the Theo, how do I buy coffee from the Starbucks app?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's the fun part. You don't. You just fill it with money. You do normal ordering in the cashier, and then you scan your card, and then you pay with it. Well, I don't know. Maybe I haven't updated my app because like they do like have like a banner outside that says yeah, online order and get your orders ready. And then like I went to the app and there's no, like, it told me to choose the shop, and then nothing happened. God damn it, multi-billion-dollar company. Make your app a little bit more intuitive, don't you?
Yeah. They just never really understand what they're doing.
I know, right? I just understand that every time I bought some coffee, they would give me stars, and then the stars would eventually give me free coffee. So like, yeah, that is what is important in the end.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, free coffee. Which reminds me, like, when I went to Munich, like I was desperate for like a place to find a place to sit to wait for my friend, because like we were
Yeah.
supposed to meet at like 11, and I reached the station at like 6, and he was
Damn.
traveling from Frankfurt, so like it's not like he can make everything faster. Yeah, so I needed to find someone to wait, and then like the first cafe I can sit down, but like it feels like really intimidating for some reason, like because it's the local cafe. Like I feel like it was supposed to stay there for at most like 40 minutes and then leave. So I left, and then I feel like, okay, so there's the McDonald's. McDonald's is like the same everywhere. I wouldn't feel intimidated. I wouldn't feel guilty for like hogging their seats for like 5 hours. Of course, it's the
Yeah.
busiest part of the station. And then there's the Starbucks. It's really small, but I saw some empty seats, so I was like, okay, fine. I already had coffee, but like I can't have another one, especially because I only slept for like 1 hour, so like I needed the caffeine anyway. Yeah, so I was like, okay, fine. I needed the caffeine. Give me that thing. And then like I ordered like the small cold brew, and then like because I scanned my app, like the guy like I can see that I have like the free drink thing, and then he was like asking me like, do you want to claim your free drink? And then I was like, on a small coffee, well, I can also redeem it on a large coffee. Are you kidding me? Of course no. I'll just pay for this.
Who knows? Maybe they think you're dumb.
Well, I mean, also like some people just don't do large, right? Like some people just are content with like the small.
Fair
Or
enough,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean like not everyone. I mean like I think like at that point, like when you buy like a large coffee, like at that point they don't really increase the amount of coffee, they just increase the amount of the thing to dilute the coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's fair,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That makes sense, actually, yeah.
yeah. So like sometimes I do want the coffee just to get through, like, quote unquote, get
Just
through
to
the
be
day.
coffee,
Yeah,
yeah.
just to have it in my peripherals. So like I don't really care if it's like a little bit diluted, but like I need to have it like over really a long period of time. So that's why I get a large. But like if I was like just having like breakfast, I'll get a small one.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a fair question, but like I don't want to. Can't you see my face? Like you're already speaking to me in English because you already can tell that I'm not German. Can you not tell that? If you already racially profile me at that point, just know that I wouldn't take that option. I wouldn't just like the cheaper option. Or the
I'm
bonus.
Asian. I never take the cheaper option.
Mm-mm.
No, wait, that sounds wrong.
Yeah.
I'm Asian. I always go for the most efficient way.
Exactly.
Who do you think I am? How dare you look down at me?
I know, right? And look what that got me, like the gigantic popcorn bucket. Because like I was like, so have I told you that when I went to the cinema to watch Chick Works, like so this is my first cinema experience in a while. Let's get some popcorn to complete it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to the cashier and then like went to the snack corner and then I was like, do I get like? I mean, like I'm just watching for a while, so like I guess, I'll get the small one. But small one is probably going to be too small, so like, yeah, let's get the normal large one. And then he was like, so we are currently having a promotion, so the extra large kind of costs like the same with the large one. Do you want the extra large one? And I think I misheard something. And then I don't know, I forgot what was in my thought process at that time, but I said yes. And then he just brought me like and then he asked me like, do you want the the usual, right? Like the savory or the sweet one? And then I said, can I mix? And then he said, of course. And he took out the box, and at that point, it still didn't hit my brain how big it is. I don't know why. Like he was just like 2 meters away from me, but it looks like a normal size popcorn box to me. And then he brought it to me, and then pop. And then like a German couple like went to the snack corner like behind me, and then the lady was like, they were both fascinated by like the size of a popcorn compared to me. And then they were like, having a small snack today, aren't we?
Oh yeah, you mentioned that, yeah. I think you mentioned that on the podcast as well, yeah.
Yeah. That's how I can't move on from that event, man.
Time to start jogging.
Yay. Time to get those like how to say, like those surgeries to make myself taller. Which would never work because like then it will involve like breaking my bones a little bit and then like bit by bit and then like letting like the recovery process work, and then like it will then recover to like its prime, so like I would be taller but I wouldn't be able to do anything with it.
Yeah.
Oh well, I can be taller, but we can go back to the good old times, looking at the secrets of the. Like I just realized that of course, because the new set would have like the old themes, they will bring back the Grand Walkers, of course, and of course because Premia doesn't have a previous version, and she is technically an origin Grand Walker. Of course, they bring back Vina, and the secret looks really nice.
Oh yeah, that's the question. Looks nice.
I know, right? Like even the Izanagi kind of looks nice.
Yeah, like you got the Tori background, yeah.
Yeah, actually the Parvati and the Kronos kind of looks okay.
Those like just normal, especially since the Parvati one. We've seen that from Brahma before, so
kind of, yeah. Oh yeah, which reminds me, I bought an Apollon SD for my friend for Christmas, right? And then we finally met yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And then I need to work like after we finish playing. So so I say to him, okay, so I'll take a shower for like 5 minutes. I will be back soon. And then like, okay, and then he opened it. Like while I was in the shower, he opened the mega deck and then he sleeve everything. And then we started playing. And then of course we play with contract cards, so like we have to show like our contract. So I show my Flame Sandria. And then he casually just showed like his Apollon, and then like I noticed something. Why is this very red? And like, did you get this from the promo pack? Oh yeah, and then he because like English is his third language basically. So like he was like took sometimes to process and then like, oh yeah. When I opened the Mega Deck, there's a promo pack, and then I opened it and there's this Apollon, and then I was like, so you bought one box and got the secret Apollon. And then of course this beginner's luck doesn't end there because like he has like the most beginner, like the most like strongest beginner friendly curve ever inside the deck. Like I have to skip my first turn because I didn't get anything to play on my first turn. And then he got every single cost 3 in his deck. So like, oh my god. Also he has like 2 Apollon on turn 1, so like he haven't played in a while, so he wasn't aware that one of like the common strategy for like the contract and Woken Nexus is just to waste your contract skill to raise your counter, right?
Yeah.
So like he didn't do that. But like even then I was still struggling because I lost that one turn. And then conveniently once I started to basically like rebuild my field, he drew a Dark Tower. Because why not? And then now and then like I won, but like I think the game took like 1 hour to finish because like, oh my god, I like all the moves that I could have done like 10 turns earlier, I can't do that. That was painful. And then of course like I didn't get anything to drop stuff to my trash, right? So I have a Berseria bit set, but like I never opened her because like, oh, he summoned like his small stuff, like I will save it for later, and then he never got anything with when summon effect ever again. So I was like, that Berseria bit never got opened until the end. And then I only won because he miscalculated basically. So I already like ran out of spirits in my hand and in my deck pretty much. He has 2 Apollons, both like ready to use their contract skill, and then he has White Hole Dragon on his Mirage. So like, and he only have 6 counters, but still that means like all his Apollons can shoot everything that is like 13,000 or lower, right?
Yeah.
Yep. I have like one Saraswati that has 8 cores and one Saraswati that has 3 cores. So I can basically keep my spirits like twice.
Yeah.
So the only miscalculation that he did is he thought he can only destroy my spirit once. So like, he tried to destroy my Berseria Pit. He has only 2 left, so the Berseria Pit kind of like, how to say? It's kind of like annoying to him because it gives like all my spirits 2 symbols, another symbol.
Yeah.
Like he tried to destroy it. I save it with Saraswati, and then he thought, oh, okay, so now I can't do anything. So he just said no flash. So I said no flash. He took the damage, and then like, he still have 2 Apollons left. So basically, he destroyed my Belcelia with the magic. So like that's the only thing that. Okay, so if he has anything to destroy this Belcelia, I wouldn't be able to win.
Which he did.
So like I won the game, but like technically I've lost. Also like I only won because like he delayed like getting into his Apollon to level 2. And then when he actually got Apollon to level 2, all his checks are blank. So like he opened his top deck and like none of them has like the
devotee
or conclusive. So like, yep. Yeah, and then like he used like Star Dragon Drought twice. The first one he got Apollonia Fern, the second one he got the Apollo Worms. Like, and then I forgot that Apollo Worm when he uses the when manifest increases his BP by 10,000. Like, I never thought that effect is annoying until okay, I can just destroy it with plum. No, it's 25. I was like, oh my god. I have the red threat of like destroying 15k or lower and it's not working. What the fuck? But yeah, there's that.
GG, well played.
GG, well played next game. I should have done that from the beginning, I think. Like the moment I didn't do anything, like yep, this is going to be like a. I mean, like even if I can win, this is going to be like not fun. It's not going to be a fun game because I'll have to track myself like back from like the mods to win this. But yeah.
What do you mean? That's the fun part.
The fun part for me, not from my opponent, like having to watch me struggle. It's like being a lion being forced to fight against like a tuna or something. Like yeah, a
Oh
tuna
my,
is like big enough to kill a lion, but like on the land not so much.
oh my god, that reminds me. It's so annoying how like I lost to Sector
Uh-uh.
because of deck out.
Oh my god.
Freaking Henry decked me out with ultimate trigger.
How the fuck?
Because I'm playing Aphrodite, so I was like basically stalling. And he was like, "Oh, you got 5 cards left." And he's like, "Yeah, I'll activate Ultimate Chocodra, so that's one trigger, and then I'll contract Average Mugendra
yeah.
was a max star,
Yeah.
and then like 2 triggers again, and then I'll swing with Sector, and then the 2 triggers again, and that's 5 cards milled."
I know, right? Ultimate
Yeah,
triggers applied.
Yeah, not even zero counters. Not even trigger counters doing shit.
You know, right? We need to have a trigger counter that returns card to our bottom, man.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, or just that what was that again? Like bring back trick, trick prank, bring back trick prank.
Oh, that was so broken though.
I know, right?
Actually, it was like once per turn. I think it's like doable.
So just make a trick prank LT, and then like the only difference is the once per turn saving.
Yeah, probably, yeah. That might be doable, yeah.
I mean, like at that point, like you don't really. I mean, like you can, like if you are fighting against ultimates, like it's not going to make that much of a difference anyway. Oh, yeah, deh.
You
No, I was I slammed my headset to my filter, so it kind of reverberated my ears.
I see.
But I'm fine. For now. And
For now.
speaking of Isa, we get their new concluser, their new avatar. Which
Oh,
is,
that's crap is so annoying, bro.
I know, right?
Like, what do you mean? Okay, you know what? You're not choosing. You're just gonna activate both burst effects anyway.
Exactly. No
Actually,
one.
I was testing that with Fisher, and it's like it's just so annoying, bro.
It has been annoying, and it will be more annoying.
Basically, yeah. Like, what do you mean you can recycle the magic card now? That's crazy.
That's crazy. Exactly. Oh yeah, and then you can just summon and then like activate one of them. Like fuck the secret.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You're not even choosing. You're just activating both either way.
So the Shokan, Shokan HGG. Yeah, that's really annoying. To get the only solace that you get is it's not really. Okay, so I mean like, okay, so I misread that. I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, like the purple effect is
Like someone finally realized now, huh?
yeah. I mean, like the draw 2 is not like you can use it with any deck. But yeah, I guess like the other than the draw 2, you can't really use it in any other deck. That's the only the only thing.
Yeah, so it's really only good in either. But like it's still like that's enough.
Yeah, and like if you play,
I don't even know why they give him more to either. It's like bro, they actually don't need more. Why are you doing that?
do they even need more?
They don't.
Yeah. No.
They literally don't.
Yeah. Like yeah. Damn. Like now that if you use Nyx, you can just clean up their whole board. Kind of.
Actually, yeah, we haven't really tested against next yet.
Mm-mm.
Which I will probably do later or like
Mm-hmm.
next day or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and we will find out.
Yeah, we will find out. People keep saying that Nyx is like broken though.
Mm-mm.
It's like I don't know. I don't know like if people are just like hyping it too much or it's like actually broken.
Mm-mm.
You know, the fact is that like apparently Nyx is so broken that even before the set was released, so many people just quit the game.
Mm-mm.
I was like, is it really that broken though?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like what makes you quit right now when Gekiha was literally on the meta for half a year?
I know, right? I mean, like,
It's like it's so dumb. Like I you know what? I bet the one who quit it are like the Gekiha players, and then they realize they can't play Gekiha anymore.
probably, yeah. That's like, I mean, like, of course, like, Nyx on paper will be really oppressive if you play it with like a like a more like a tier 2, tier 3 decks. But like then, yeah, I mean, like, most of the time, if you wanted to play casually, like, why, like, you don't play with the player who only have Nyx, right? Like, players who have
Yeah.
only Nyx are probably still going to be okay to play with, even if they only have Nyx, and they will only play Nyx. Because that's the only thing that they have, so... It's not like some people who have like multiple decks and then like for some reason, okay, we're just chilling and then they just take out Nyx. Like, wow, very fun, bro. I don't know. I haven't touched the deck, so I can't tell either. But we will see. I mean, like, Amamiya is going to come in 2 weeks, so we'll see what we can do then.
Mm.
And then of course, after that, because we are on the topic of like the Japanese stuff, we have our favorite Japanese dragon coming back. The Soul Dragon and Burning Soul Dragon X. 10. Yes.
Pronounce it right, peasant.
Oh, so we are going back to the Roman Empire now.
No, it literally says 10 on the
Yeah, I know.
So.
Like it is I mean, like it can be read that way because it is also like the Roman numeral for 10, right?
No, it literally says 10 on the Furikana.
No. I mean, like
yes.
Yeah, the X is like X is also like the fuck. How do I put the? Yeah, X is also like the Roman numeral for 10. So I guess that's how it works.
Yeah, that's why they read as 10. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's also why we have like the XV rares, because that's also like 15 in Roman. Yeah, but anyway, finally there will be rebirth cards. Although, as I understood, like they are supposed to be like different people, right? Or are they? Or did I understand that wrongly?
Ooh.
Like the Soul Dragon and Burning Soul Dragon. I think you told me once that they are actually like Burning Soul Dragon is kind of like the next generation.
Yes,
no,
that's the seed.
Ah, okay. Oh, it's formula. I see. So Burning Soul Dragon and Soul Dragon is like the same Soul Dragon. The one that is different is the 51st one.
I think so, yeah. I can't remember correctly, actually.
Yeah.
I think it might be different as well, actually. I don't know.
We'll have to do it.
Cause like in the lore, they also went through a few generations. Like in the Burning Soul lore. So like I'm actually not sure they're the same guy, but at least we know that Burning Soul Dragon and Tenkafubu are like the same guy, yeah.
Ah, okay. Yeah,
But
we'll
like,
have to dive.
cause like Tenkafubu is like it's like him getting upgrade after defeating Gossack.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which actually kind of begs the question. So, do spirits become ultimates, or like ultimates just like
exist
spirits with like a better title kind of thing?
Oh, becomes deep real quick. Because like first time Ultimates came out, they are from another world, right?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But like even then, they could have just been labeling them differently because they're just like way stronger.
Mm-mm.
But does that mean they're not the same species?
Damn. I'm having galaxy brain moment right now. The cat galaxy brain, by the way, not the actual galaxy brain, but the cat galaxy meme. But yeah, rejoice Yukimura fans. You can finally be a Yukimura fanboy again. And all the price that you have to pay is just to buy more boxes of the Tenchi Tensei. The Heaven and Earth Rebirth. Yeah. Which will be released on August 30th, 2 weeks after the Indonesian Independence Day.
Nice. I guess,
yeah. Oh well, then of course we will also have like new Amahara Grand Walker Nexus, Yamato Takeru.
Oh, honestly, I can't wait for that. I'm a bit tempted now because like I don't know. I just really. Oh, where is she? You still remember that period of time when I keep rambling on Fate?
I guess so. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That was when Takeru became one of my favorite historical figures. But actually, I don't understand why do they have to make Takeru a twink? I actually don't understand why. Because Fate is doing that now. Brasswizz is doing that as well. You fucking zombie, get off me! Get off me! Just like casually cutting down trees in Minecraft at night.
Without torch. Why do you do that? Don't skip
no,
on
no,
protections.
I do have torch, but like it's what is it? It's more like the surrounding isn't actually the most lit up. So yeah,
That
and
happens.
it's also because I don't like a lot of torches around. Well, we don't like a lot of torches around. It's not just mine. But yeah,
I see.
But anyway, yeah, back to Takeru.
Also, it's going to be blue white. What do you think he will be coming up with? Since it's blue white.
I mean, Hydra is probably gonna be one of them, right? Because like he literally killed the Yamata no Hydra.
Oh.
Well, yeah, well, I can't remember the exact name, but you know which one I'm talking about. The one with the 8 heads or like whatever. Yeah.
So it's probably.
And then like the white part will be the interesting one to think about. I do think the blue part is just gonna be the Hydra, but like the white part is like the interesting one. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't we think of any indication?
Because like
right now.
there are swans on the back.
There are what?
Swans. Are those swans or doves?
I actually don't know. Give me a second. What? Let me see. Let me zoom in.
Yeah, let me zoom in.
Zoom.
Yeah, I think it's swans or geese.
Oh my god, it's lagging. What the hell? I can't see shit.
Sorry, I only stream it on 720p.
See Takeru. Okay, I see. Okay, I see now. I just look up the image myself. Oh yeah, they're swans.
Yeah.
Swans.
Yeah, the only swans that I know is Kigna's swan and it's Machine Beast, so hopefully not.
Really? No way.
No. No way, right?
No way, bro.
Right?
No way, bro. Maybe a new family. Who knows? Oh, you know what? Giant Beast.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
Giant maybe,
goose. Why God, that was...
You wanna face a giant goose?
Yeah. Quack. Very angry giant goose.
It's a very angry giant goose.
And then its effect will be like heavy armor that cannot be penetrated. When it attacks, if it can't block, refresh itself because it's a very angry goose and it will not attack and it will not stop until it gets into your heart.
That'd be so funny. Imagine.
I know, right? It will be just honk honk.
Honk.
Honk. Like it will do something annoying, like if it cannot reduce your life, your opponent's like you choose like a certain amount of cards from your opponent's trash and it cannot go back to the reserve at the next refresh step. Like if being just like a really annoying like a goose that is just intimidating you, but you are afraid anyway. Like honk honk. Like your cards are too afraid to go back to the reserve because they don't want to deal with that shit. They are safe in the trash. My goodness. But yeah, we'll see. We have like water and he has a sword, so maybe more Saga Braves. More Imagine.
I mean,
Saga
probably,
Braves.
yeah.
I mean, Amahara is pretty closely related to Saga Braves anyway, because they were first introduced in the True Rib. Is it True Rib? It's True Advent.
You mean Ultra Advent?
Ultra Advent, yeah. Yeah.
What do you say you said they are the true...
Yeah, True Rebirth. That's the wrong one. True Rebirth is like the the quote-unquote verse era.
Well, I mean to be fair, it was the Hindi who made the swords, no?
Yeah. True.
So I don't know.
We'll see.
Actually, yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell us to get some brave. Yeah, I forgot about that because no one fucking used them.
Yeah. They used them when they came out, but like after that, it just disappears from the face of the earth. That's like why.
Oh yeah, no, they did use them for a while, didn't they? Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think like at some point they just replaced it with the Susano one, the one with the dinosaur, like the common
one. I think people. Oh yeah, they use it to like destroy Nessus. Yeah. And there's you know like the best way to play is just like send out Grand Terrace by turn 2 because what the fuck no.
Exactly. Like why control if you can just win on turn 2? Just take your way out of it. Like same with I think like when Grand Siegfried came out, like okay, so it can negate, it can do all this crazy stuff. Like how do people use it to win? Shaman Dracno, summon it from the trash, attack 3 symbols, refresh 3 symbols.
Yeah.
Look at him, he can do all this negation and light burn. Haha, free symbol smack.
It's like it's also like when the first like even before like Omegamon, right? Like even when the first Ultraman set came out, like Orb Trinity, when it advances, if you can show like this specific Ultraman, it can destroy lots of stuff. No, in the end, what it is used for, you summon a cost for Ultraman, you summon the Roaring Demon God, attack Advent, discard 1, refresh 3 symbols.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean that's literally what the Blue Guardian used.
Oh yeah.
Well, he uses what was it? Illusion Demon Gold, so like even way worse. There was some crazy times.
I know, right?
Cause also like imagine, cause like during that time like Ultraman was like really shit.
Yeah.
So like and then like Okawa Shuhei is just like I feel like playing some Ultraman. Let's play some Ultraman. And then he played some Ultraman and he won with Ultraman.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's the. I mean, like that's why he's also like the fan favorite kind of, right? Like,
I mean to be fair, most of the. Well, I mean at least the original one. Yeah, I mean a lot of them are like very characteristic as well. So like they did pick the right they did pick the right people. That's like all I can say really.
Yeah.
Like each person has a charm. Like can't say the same with the current ones though.
Yeah. I mean like they are kind of like got pushed into the position kind of thing. Like I guess.
I mean true, yeah. They kind of did, yeah. And like they got bashed so hard because they were literally shit from the beginning. So
But yeah, I mean like Nagisa kind of got her place, kind of quote unquote. But like Toki is probably the one struggling so much because like the shoes that he has to fill is just way too big, man.
I mean Toki is still actually I think Toki is still fine. Like he did like improve a lot recently actually. Yeah, but like there was this one guy with like the bomber head, like I can't remember his name. Like honestly he's still pretty trash.
Oh, the what was he again? The Aegis #1, right? Yeah,
is he #1? I actually don't know.
Yeah, he has like codename 1. and then he is the voice actor for the final boss of Cardboard Vanguard GZ.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's how like the first time, like the first, like when he first came out, like me and my friends like, oh, it's this guy from Vanguard. Like, why is he here? And then like you know what's the better part? After that, like Kiawa-san started his own YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
Like, and of course, like the one that he invited to play with him is the voice actor for Shino Chrono, who is the main character for like all the Vanguard G series.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's the fun connection between Battle Spirits and Vanguard. But yeah. Like I feel like, and then who else? Like, yeah, Abe is kind of like her mental is kind of sometimes it kind of feels sad because like it feels like one loss kind of like gets into her like really really much, like she will tilt from like one battle and then you will like, oh no, she's going to cry, isn't she?
Oh yeah. That was like, honestly, like for the first or two times, for the like first or second time, it's like, okay, yeah, you know, like we feel bad for her, like she's serious about this, but you know, when she start losing more, it's just like, stop being a crybaby, god damn it.
This is your job.
I mean, yeah, this is your job. You're making the company lose money, god damn it.
I know, right? Yeah, Nagisa is just being Nagisa, so like, yeah, I guess like,
yeah, Nagisa doesn't be in, like, she's just chilling, man.
Yeah, I know, right? She's like the old, like, although like she looks the youngest, like she's like the grandma of the group. Like, yep, I'm just going to have fun. I'm just going to paint my nails. Worry about the result.
I mean, she's chill, yeah, but I wouldn't call her the grandma of the group. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I just remember that she got interviewed by her agency once, and then like she just casually like spent like 5 minutes to explain battle spirits to like normies. She is such a treasure. But yeah, I mean like Toki like skill wise is getting better, but like the risk of Sakaguchi Shuhei is just too strong. Like you can't, you can't replace the wrist of that guy. And then like he started to wear hats as well. Like, okay, so he's trying to steal some wrist from Sakaguchi, but like it's okay, it's he's too young for this.
Yeah. No, I was about to say, like, he can be cool in his own way, but like he's like, I mean, he doesn't fit the style, man. Yeah,
not yet. Maybe when he's older.
Anyway, yeah.
Maybe when he's older.
No. He need to keep some mustache.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe that's what he needs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think he still looks too baby faced right now. Yeah.
True. Yeah. And then Arai is like the anime character.
Oh, he's funny. I love him.
Yeah. And I just love Shukuri, man. Like his bravado is just, it's like the totally like a WWE character. You're like, yep. So yeah, no matter what happened, I'll win, no problem. Damn.
It's just like chill. And then he chill. He comes here to chill and comes here to win, and he wins and he goes.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really funny because he actually doesn't say much as well, which is really funny, I think.
Exactly. And then you compare that to when he appears as a guest, like when he first won the championship, and then he was invited to play that in that Battle Spirits thing, something back then, and then he was still really young.
So like for like the champions to show off their deck or something like that. Yeah.
And he was still very young, very spirited, and then the way he handles his card is still very rough. Like, yeah, I'm going to play this card, and then now you just see him pick up his card, read it a little bit. I'm going to play this. I'm going to attack you with this. Do you have anything against it? No? Yes? No? Okay. Then that will be 1 damage for you. The contrast, man, it's the lore for this guy is the most complete out of the Guardians. Like,
yeah, we need the lore.
Yeah, and then you can see I feel like with Yaki and Shukuri, like that's why like they kind of work as guardians also because they have like the longest lore in the battle spirits, like the whole battle, like
true.
the Flash battle spirits entertainment side, if you will. Yes, before like after that that thing where they like invited like players to play like one game, and then if they won they get like some booster packs and stuff. Then they would have like the battle spirits development clubs, which is basically the kind of like the predecessor for the current battle spirit research club that they do now with Ogawa. Then they will do it with only Shukuri and Yaki. So like then you can see kind of like Shukuri's like that's kind of like I think that's also why I really like them, and then that's also probably why I really like FCG. Because the dynamic between Shukuri and Yaki back then is kind of like the dynamic that you get from like from
the FCG guys.
the FCG guys, yeah.
Actually, I don't even watch that. The one between Yaki and Shukuri. I didn't even know they made that.
Yeah, they played Hanuman, of course. So like that's why. Oh,
that was those. Oh wow, that's so long ago. Okay, yeah, no wonder.
Yeah.
Like back then, I don't even follow the YouTube that much actually.
Yeah, it's still on YouTube, I think. So yeah, you'll check it out.
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, Subumi and Moyen is just a dynamic duo, man. Like you can't. It's like it feels like whenever you watch a FCG video that is not like the both of them playing. It's kind of like okay, so it's 20% less fun.
No. Hey, come on! They had the characteristics. How can you say that?
No, that's exactly why. It's because they have like characteristics that work so well with each other that the moment you just take out like one person out of the equation, it kind of like okay, this is
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Kind of like okay, so this doesn't work. I mean like Moyen is very like if you just put him by himself, like he's a very whiny guy, but like he works because you put him with Subumi, who's like very chill. So like okay, so this kind of balances things out. Because like you have this guy who is like very chill about everything, and then like you have this guy who always whines about everything, but like whenever he succeeds, he celebrates everything like from his heart. So like okay, so this is kind of endearing in this way. Okay, time to move on. Oh yeah, this is basically I just put it because I think like they started to move the battle spirits learning promos from like the contract spirits to the contract walkers.
Oh yeah, so I was pretty surprised when I see like who is this one?
This is Rahorakti.
Yeah, Rahorakti. I was like, what the hell?
He's very handsome as well.
He's very handsome indeed. He's a handsome lad.
Yeah, I'm straight and I can acknowledge that he's handsome. Kind of sad that they didn't get to finish everything though. I don't think we have a final one yet, do we? Yeah, we don't have a final one.
Do we not?
Yeah, I don't think so. I know we have a Velma one, but we don't have a final one yet.
Oof.
I don't think we even have like a Frau one.
I don't really have a glow instead as well. Yeah.
So hopefully they will get back to them like one day.
I don't think so, but
hopefully, yeah. So I think that
I think it's more like they just decide what they should reprint and then like put a character based on that. Yeah.
So, then maybe more. Well, not. Oh, Sanctified Light.
What?
No, I was like wondering like what card to reprint for like for final, right? And then like Sanctified Light. Cause like we already have like the final version of Cloudy Blow. But we just need Sanctified Light. Yeah.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, and then I just realized that they don't like print the logo in the cards themselves. Like, like back then I feel like Battle Spirits is a little bit too fond of their logo that when you watch the anime and then they will have like the one that kind of like leaves a memory to me is like when the Silver Zero summons Wing Soldier. Because the wing soldier launches from like a base, and then the gate on the base is kind of have like Bellsparrow's logo on it, and then like every single cards that will have some kind of emblem, they will have like Bellsparrow's logo on it. I was like, huh. I mean, like, I know your logo is beautiful, but like this doesn't look like an appropriate place to put the logo. Like there's a man's like a hero slayer dragon that has like 10,000 kills or something, and then like suddenly it has just a BS on his forehead. Like what? How does this make sense? I know that if they have like some kind of Roman numerals, it will be kind of like the same if you understand, like if you are it is basically kind of like using like the Greek numerals, and then like the Greek people will see it and they will question on like, why are you putting like a random Greek letter on its forehead? Like what is the purpose of this? And then you see that in alphabet, which is probably for me the letters that are more familiar, and then I was like, yeah, why is this here? Yeah. Then I just realized that it's probably going to be the same if they do like some kind of kanji characters, which I would think it's cool. Admittedly, it's just the same thing, just in different letters, isn't it?
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the more it made sense, and I hate it. And speaking of Rebirth of Legends, we do have a new Ice Princess, the Mado no Hyo Denshi. So what is the what? How does Mado in this context again? The demon.
It's just means magic, no?
Yeah, the magical ice angel, Sorabis. Yeah, so it's basically when she summon, add one core from the void to the spirit. After that, you can basically move one core from your Premia to one of your Grandstone Nexus.
Oh wait, no, we call it the sorcerer, right?
Oh, sorcerer, yeah.
Oh wait, wait, is it? I think it's like the same country as Hades.
Oh.
Cards.
Oh.
I think.
You can Corvus in Hades now?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
You can Corvus in Hades now?
Yeah, but it's a cost free, so technically you cannot use it.
It's a thing of like you can do that, but like why would you?
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually didn't realize that until now. Now that you mention it, it's like damn. That's random, but sure.
Yeah, I mean like if you want to play Hades for fun, I guess you can do that just so that okay, I have a waifu card in my deck. I mean like you already have like waifu card in Hades, but like if in case you want more, I guess.
True, yeah.
And then she gave heavy armor, red and white to all of your Ice Princes. Yeah, not bad, I guess. Going to be
it's
just another.
It's like the white armor is pretty good. Gotta give him that. Yeah. Like the first effect's a bit feels like a bit excessive. Considering that, I mean, not really. I suppose like if you want to be quick, like that's kind of like a way to do it. Like actually no, how do I say this? It's like if you're like trying to like speed run the game, then like yeah, like this can be pretty good. But like in general, if you just want to combos, like Lysa is just like way better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why the moment I saw like the add one card, it's like, oh, okay, so this is already clashes with Ryza, so like this is going to be awkward. Like it's not a bad card, but it's going to be awkward to find like a slot for her because you already have Ryza. And the thing about like stuff that core give you cores is like it doesn't give you hands, and you need both. So, like if you,
it's Ice Princess using Fremia anyway. You're gonna have hand.
I guess, yeah.
You'll be fine. Yeah. Like in fact, actually, if you make the grandstone flip earlier, then now you can get hands because now the contract view is active.
Oh yeah. True.
Big brain.
Big brain. Just ram your eyes at everything. It's going to die eventually.
What?
Nah. But yeah, anyway, we have the cards that we have foreshadowed quote unquote last week. We have the new revived version of the Bloodshot Blade, the card that doesn't need to exist.
For God's sake, oh god, this game's so expensive.
I know, right? At first I thought like when I realized that Rebirth of Legends only has 4 Grandwalkers out of instead of 5, like Age of Avengers, I thought like, okay, so this set is going to be manageable because now you can pull like the Grandwalkers way easier. And then I just realized this is also inside the pack. So like, wow, good going, Bandai. You went 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
Yeah. Yeah. What can I say?
Exactly.
Fucking Bandai.
Exactly. And then basically, why is this card like doesn't need to exist? Is basically the one that kind of like quote unquote balances Bloodshed Blade is that it is a rebirth card in the end. If your counter goes beyond 5, you cannot. Beyond 6, you cannot use it. And beyond 5, yeah, beyond 5. What am I saying?
Yeah, beyond 5,
Yeah, you cannot use it. But now they changed the rebirth condition, not from when your counter is 5 or less, to when your life is 4 or more, 4 or less. It's like the only way this wouldn't be useful is if you play Isis and then you go down from 8 to 6, for example. Then you cannot use the Bloodshot Blade. But that wouldn't be a problem anyway.
Fucking hell, Bandai.
I know, right?
Yeah, I don't understand. Just like, you know what? We think this card isn't versatile enough because it went on meta. Let's make it versatile again, because why the fuck not?
I know, right? And then
like as if the meta needs more defense cards. Freaking hell.
Exactly. As if we don't have already have like the elusive Blizzard Wall anyway. Blizzard Wall healthy. My god.
Blizzard Wall LT is fine, to be fair.
Yeah.
It cannot block light burn, which is why a lot of decks are playing light burn now.
True.
Because like people try to be cheap. So then like they only use Blizzard Wall LT. But then because of that, the other goes like, ooh, now I can use light burn because you're not using diamond wall to block damage.
Yeah. Viva la life burn. Time to play Ice.
But that's why like I think like when Ice Princess comes out, it's just gonna destroy everyone. Because it's gonna be one of the few decks that can actually search for the diamond wall.
True. Oh yeah, it's an origin card. What the fuck? I forgot that fact.
Exactly. It's like if there's any deck that plays Diamond Wall Revival is Ice Princess.
Exactly. It's going to be nuts. Also, like as if like the when attack step, either player attack step if wait, like isn't the old one like only activates during your own attack step or the opposing attack step? Like now it activates on both. Now it activates on both. And then now whenever it attacks it also bounces something.
Yeah.
Wow. This card doesn't attack this.
I don't understand what they're thinking.
I know, right?
And I don't want to understand what they're thinking.
Exactly. And then we are on the lighter side of the revival. We have the Kamiumi no Soushin Kaya no Hime. I don't know. I like her design, but like the previous one was kind of like awkward to put in. This one I don't think is going to be much better, even though they improved the effect, I suppose.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
Oh no, I already put it on my screen.
Your screen's lagging so hard I can't see anything.
Okay, that's the Isa cost for girl.
Oh, the revival one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty good as well, I think.
Can it finally get into the deck? I would want to. I haven't unfinished it.
Nah, man, there's no space for her.
Yeah, that's the
I
problem.
can tell you that.
Yeah,
There's no space for her. Like, she's an option if the meta ever calls for it, but like, I don't think there's a space for her, honestly.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because like honestly, they don't need more calls, but they don't need more call boosts, and it's conditional as well. Might as well just play the bird.
Oh yeah, or just play. What was it again? If you want the Grand Walker Nexus instruction, just play Magic, I guess. Magic.
What magic?
Magic.
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 Oh,
yeah.
right.
Because like it's a purple deck anyway, and Magic is also a spiritual piece, so works with the deck.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. But like the moment I realized that it's like I saw like one next deck list and it just has 3 Magic, and then I remember like, oh yeah, Magic 2 is a Darkling.
Yeah, it is. Wait.
What the fuck?
No, it's not a spiritual beast.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Too bad. But it's still a 4 cost 3 reduction with 1 draw. So I guess we can just treat it as a magic that is only 1-time use. It's a God break. It's a
Maybe,
conditional
I guess,
God break here. Conditional God break indeed. And then we have everyone's favorite Moonlight Red Panda.
Everyone's favorite what?
Red Panda, the Moonlight Red Panda, the one that
the lesser panda.
The lesser panda. Oh, it's a lesser panda, yeah. I get the lesser panda and the red panda mixed up.
I think they're kind of the same thing.
Probably.
It's just like the way you call it, but at least on the card it's called the lesser panda. Yeah. It's a 72 card though. Are you sure you're not mistaken something?
Probably. Oh yeah, it's probably because it was revealed after our recording, so I just put it there, just because I wanted to talk about it.
I mean, this card is pretty cracked though, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Moonlight Lesser Panda. Yeah, because like what is it? Hand can only be increased by 1 per turn. With cost 4 less effects. Which is for the opponent as well, which is like so dumb.
Yeah.
Because usually this kind of effect is like like both players, but like nah man, we're only limiting the opponent this time.
Exactly. And like even if you limit yourself as well, like you have Moonlight Gandok to cover the draw anyway, so like 0 problems on your side apparently.
Yeah.
And then also like this refresh period is unaffected by opposing effects. As if it's not enough. So like basically against next until you get your secret, like it's not going away. Damn.
And that's not going away.
Exactly.
Weird, the panda. Look at him posing.
I know, right? That's why it's so cute. Oh yeah, the only thing is I don't think you can use the Artemis Temple, right? Because the Artemis Temple doesn't have Machine Beast.
Sorry?
The 3 Temple of Artemis.
Yeah. So you can only use the new cards, yeah, and the old Artemis, yeah.
Okay. That's the only sad part, but yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, the temple is replaced by the medal anyway, the silver medal, yeah.
Oh well, it's what it is. And the next one is also a 72 card, but it's just basically just a secret appreciation post. Just because Lakshmi turned the other way around and she looks really nice.
The lead voice revival, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Right. I wanted this card just because.
Same, to be fair.
Yeah.
Same.
Going to get it, definitely. Because it doesn't cost as much as Missing Link. I still want the Missing Link, but like the Missing Link is just like, what's Missing Link like $100? Like what happened along the way? Like it's even even like the new Blizzard Ball is not that expensive. Like what? Like yeah, I feel like it's a pink hair lady effect, but so it's I mean Lakshmi is a little bit
pink
more
hair
like,
lady
yeah.
is that.
Yeah. And the art for Missing Link is just so nice, man. I wanted the Missing Link so bad.
Fair enough. Yeah, I would want that as well. Yeah.
After I get the job, I'll definitely get Missing Link.
Well, I mean, you have a job right now, don't you?
Yes. But anyway, next up we have Time Rape, which features my favorite Grand Walker to play ever, the Isis.
Yeah, but like I don't know why on the time rip.
Exactly.
Like are you really that desperate that after you activate a Ghost Seeker if I need to immediately activate it again?
Exactly. You pay 3 costs to play your Ghost Seeker and you pay 4 to activate the effect again. Like yeah, very smart play. Also like the old Ghost Seeker also activates when they are destroyed. It's like what are the chances? Like how do you want to do this? Like do you just ram it and then like you set it as a mirage and then you ram the Ghost Seeker and then now you can search twice?
Yay.
Yeah, so basically if your opponent destroy it with an effect, then you can discard the mirage, activate the when summon effect, and then activate the when destroyed effect.
Yeah.
Do you really need that though? I guess. I
Who
mean
knows? Maybe.
yeah. I mean like it's a yellow deck, so like I don't know, like yellow is like supposed to draw a lot, but like when you ran out you just ran out. Like yeah, I mean like it's a combo deck, so like you kinda have to chain everything. Like when the chain breaks it's just really hard to like re-establish the chain. But yeah, Isis again from other angle looks really nice. So I can't wait for her to finally come back as a contractor. And although
probably in the next main set in August, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully though, hopefully this time rip is not the foreshadowing that she will be playing with spirits. That's basically what what me and my friends in my friend group is like fearing right now. Like, don't change what is already perfect. Well, that's probably also the problem, right? Like because the old Isis deck is already so established, like it already established, it has everything established already, so that might be a problem to kind of like how do you add like the new contractor as kind of like a support for like the old Isis then.
No, I mean look at Isa.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, let's be honest. Like either Nami, either Nike did not need more support. Like okay, sure, like contract okay, yeah, that actually helps. But like then the rest, like, do we actually need that? Do we actually need the fucking ship bird?
No.
Because it's literally called Funin no Tori.
Yes. We don't need the ship bird because it's basically just removing the how to say like the consequences of your playing other cards, kind of like a budget less and stuff that helps you to draw a lot, and that kind of like removes the consequences of like okay, so you kind of wanted to make your deck faster, but now you can do that without any single repercussions because even if it got discarded, you can just salvage it and then like use it again. Even worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't even need to activate the burst to activate the effect. So like, yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then you also got like the new cost 5, which is like was it? It's like yeah, you know what? We're already adding cost to your hand, but let's also makes you pay the cost from reserve as well.
Oh yeah, there's one like that, isn't it? I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, why did I miss that? Did I miss that? Don't think I have
I
that
don't
on
know.
my
That
phone.
might be from last
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
Yeah. And if it's from last week, it should be there. So this one, Pegasati, blah 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 blah. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I saw Honoi Kazuchi, producer letter. Yeah, I will look for it later. Probably in our next bi-weekly art review. By then it will be too late, but still. Well, let's move on. And then of course we have the Blizzard Wall LT. That's why we were talking about it earlier. Mine and my god. I didn't expect this to be the most expensive chase card on this in this set. I guess that's a part of
Is it actually?
it is currently.
Wait, not the Kisina Field.
Oh, I haven't checked the Kizuna build actually.
I'm pretty sure the Kisina Field is gonna be more expensive than this.
Mm-mm. Okay,
Especially
so then
the sign ones.
Then probably not, except for the signs then. Because now Blizzard Wall LT in CC is $70. The sign.
Yeah, but then I see a couple of collectibles doesn't really update their price, do they?
They kind of did. So now the most expensive Kizuna build is also at $70. It's Yaiba.
Yeah, it's the Yaiba one's the
Yaiba
most
one's the
expensive
most
one.
expensive,
And then C4 got like well, one of my friends got like the Yaiba one, so
Yeah, good for him.
yeah, he like cracked the box. He cracked open like the box, and it was like, well, not a box, case. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And then he got the Yaiba one, so it's like, damn.
Magnetic Flame is $13. Everything
Even
that I mentioned is in Singapore dollar, by the way.
Yeah,
So it's going
of
to
course,
be it's going to be cheaper if you for the listeners, it's going to be cheaper if you buy them in USD or other stronger currencies. But yeah, I guess that's the power of a very beautiful boy showing his chest. Because like one of my friends, time to call her out, but like she made Armored Dragon because she really likes Vishnu's design. So when this came out, I just showed it to her and she was like, God damn. Like, I am not into Battle Spirits right now, but like if it's affordable enough, I will buy it just for the sake of it. And then $70, so there's no way she's buying it now.
God damn, that's hot.
Exactly, right? I mean, like she literally like cries to the universe like when she first saw the art, and then her friends just called her out. That's basically like Vishnu has all the characteristic of her current bias, basically. Yeah, so basically there's that. So maybe one day I'll get it. I'll get it as well, just to show it to her. Like, haha. I have it, Vishnu, you don't.
Bruh.
I'm just kidding.
Or is it?
Or is it? Yeah, next up we have the new Agafia. The new cards replace the two Agafia that got removed in the limited list, basically.
Yeah, which is like crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, this one actually is okay.
Yeah.
But like, it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, like, one they did remove like the protection, which is already make it like balanced enough.
I mean, to be fair though, you got Paul Carrier, which gives red and perf armor, and then you got this effect which is unaffected by spirit and access to. You really need more protection.
We always need more protection.
Nah.
You know the overly cautious hero. No amount of protection is ever enough. You always have to be prepared for everything. Everything.
I actually haven't watched that one, but I know what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the kind of guy who will use like the final moves like on the first thing. Because why not? Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, how to make sure that their opponent is dead, that just kill them before they use the strong attacks and but also you can kind of like chain her in a way. Oh no, you can't chain her.
Oh, you can't. I mean, wait, no, it's soft once per turn though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a soft once per turn, but she cannot summon herself.
Not. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Besides, okay, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So the only way you can quote unquote chain her is if you open Agafia, and then you summon her from the effect. Then you can summon another one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Which is still bonkers.
Exactly. And also you can go back to the old Rush version of Ice Princess basically.
Yeah, which is what Fisher is doing right now.
Yeah. Go fast.
Yeah. Gotta go fast, gotta fish.
Gotta fish.
Yeah, no, because like in Chinese, like when we say like you're doing stupid stuff or like just like no brain, we say you're fishing. I mean, not obviously not like the English word fish, but like it's like it means fish in English. Well, it sounds like fish in English. So that was like, yeah, we go fish. We fish.
We fish.
Are you fishing today? Yeah, we fish.
Yeah, we fish.
Yeah, we fish. Swim pool carrier. Open a gap here. Open Halloon. And we're gonna make those sounds. Bulu, 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 bulu. Because you're breathing underwater. So bulu, 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 bulu.
Absolute cinema.
Got fish.
Got fish. And also her condition is when your spirit is destroyed by the opponent as well. So like then you can keep on the rush team. It's like, yep, just rush with everything. Got destroyed, open. Fish more.
Fish. Yeah, fish.
Just replace your
Right.
health built in it. Fuck Nyx, man. Nyx is going to get so fucked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the purple armor is really helping a lot. Yeah.
Exactly. And then we have also the next is Miloslava. The new Miloslava, which now instead of just searching for Nexus, she can search for any experiences or Uru card to your hand, or one white Rebirth card, white Rebirth Nexus card to your hand. The rest goes to the bottom. So instead of like deploying one Nexus directly, you can add one to your hand now. Which I guess is not bad. Also, she gains a reduction. Or does she always have 2 reduction? I kind of forgot now. Don't think so, right? Does Miloslava has reduction previously?
Miloslava has like 1 reduction.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like now that we have Freemia, she gained another code symbol reduction. Which I don't know. I guess then you do less of the Millennium Snowfield and more of the other stuff, I guess. I mean, like when you have like a full field, like the Millennial Snowfield, well, the Millennial Snowfield will still be playable with 1 cost anyway, so that wouldn't be that much of a problem.
Yeah. If like your Nessus is like minimum 1 cost, then like it's literally no different if you play the original Miloslava 3-1 or like the new one and like what is it like 3-2 and it's like
and then you spend the core to deploy the Nexus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Pretty neat. And the B side is pretty much the same, I guess. The good old Miloslava.
No, the B side you can ramp to like Groundwalker now as well.
Oh yeah. Which is pretty nice. A nice addition.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. I wouldn't know when I will flip her, but yeah, kind of nice things to have on the back of my mind. And I just realized now that she has like a funnel with in the shape of flowers. That's That's actually a pretty nice touch. Funnel as in the Gundam funnels, by the way. Like, you know, those floated things that shoot stuff. Just realized that's how she fights. Turns out all the flowers are just guns. Of course. It's Guns and Roses. God, much literally, it's Guns and Roses. She fights with Guns and Roses. And we got another cute revival now on the other factory. We have the Kami-Umi no Kyomodo. The Kami-Umi piece. Ito, Jumoku Usagi. But you now gain a Mirage when your cost 4 or higher Yomi spirit is summoned. You get to draw 1 card. If you summon a cost 4 or higher Kami-Umi, you get to corpus 1 to your reserve. So if you summon that shipbird, so basically summoning the shipbird gives you a total of 3 cards and 4 cores. If you can activate everything. 3 cores. 3 cores and 3 hands. Wow. I don't know if it's going to make it fit into the deck, but like yeah, it's just like scary thought to have now. I mean, like of course, like the what was it again? Like the 2 pairs, like the Jumoku Mashira and the Koma Inu. Rayun Koma Inu will probably still be the goat for like the cost 3 for the deck. And the deck already has like basically like 12 cost 3 anyways. Like bringing more is just going to be awkward. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. But it's a cute rabbit anyway. Kinda wanted to bring one just because. And then, you know, the Bloodshot Blade got a really huge upgrade, and then this card, like the Koha Tensho, the Heavenly Soaring Fist. Yeah, it got basically it becomes such. Because now the rebirth condition is that you have to discard specifically a Grandwalker Nexus that is not a contract card from the opposing deck. So it got triggered when opposing spirit or ultimate activates their one summon effect. You mill 5, and then if you mill any Grandwalker that is not a contractor, you get to rebirth this card into cards that mill even more. But of course it's not that easy. Cause now, like, what are the chances, right? Like if you still have like lots of decks that either only play one contractor, or they do play like the spirit contracts and they don't have Grandwalkers. But then, I guess if you play like in the format of Rebirth of Legends, then yeah, you do have like more decks that have the other stuff. I mean, the other Grandwalker Nexus, like, being needed inside the deck, like, is a definitely Parvati. Do we need Parvati? Do we need the old Parvati? I guess, yeah. I mean, it's for the draw. Do we need the old Cronus?
Yeah, old Chronos, yeah, old Parvati, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're spacing out for a second.
Exactly. No problem. Yeah, and Vina definitely is basically a draw card now, so yeah. She's just going to be there to increase your hand, basically. The other stuff are just bonuses.
Which card?
Vina.
Vina.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually no. I was like discussing with the others, and like, we were saying like how like because Isa is just coming back, that means the monkey and the dog are coming back as well.
Yeah, that's also a problem.
So like we probably won't be playing Vina, if anything. Just gonna match up the Fremia.
Mm-mm.
And like, that's it.
No, I'm going. I'm still going to play Vina. She's a special Grandwalker to me. So if I ever face against face an Isaisa, I'll just put her in the trash. You'll wait. You wait. I'll win this. I'll win this for you. Or does the monkey also count stuff in our trash as well? Which will be such. Okay, I didn't find it on the first search, so let's skip that. And speaking of Kronos, anyway, the final card of the day. Kind of. So I guess I missed that new Isaisa stuff. That base stuff from the reserve. But yeah, we have the new Chrono Bells. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Chrono Bells is so good.
Mm-mm. Yeah, how do they improve it, by the way?
It's like it used to be 5 -3, and then I think it didn't ramp in Nessus, now it does.
Ah.
Yeah. And like I think like the B side is like way better as well.
Mm-mm.
Like yeah, especially the level 2 actually, yeah. Cause like it remains on the field by putting cosmic counters.
Oh yeah. Which is now it's barely a well, not barely a condition, but yeah, basically now that you don't have Shin Chronos, you don't really have to build up your counter anymore, I guess. Cause like back then, what makes like pure Chronos kind of like a little bit underwhelming is because you kind of have to build up your counters, and then you basically like maximize Shin Chronos, right? And then Shark game out and Election Chronos just become broken. The good old days. Do you want to see me play my turn again? Do you want to see me do it again?
You want to see me do it again? Oops, sorry, you don't have lives now.
Oh yeah. I draw a monster card.
Monster card.
Yeah, bete. Yugi. My goodness. Wait. Okay, so Chumoku Mashira only sees cards that are on the field. Thank goodness.
Yeah, but still, like, I mean, you can still play Vina, but the thing is, like, if Isis is gonna be prominent,
Yeah.
it's
Nah,
like,
yeah.
and I don't know, like, you're just gonna have like 3 cards breaking your deck.
Nah, I'm not
That's the
going.
problem. Yeah.
I'm not going to bring 3. Because like, for the longest time I only have like 2 of the secret Vina, because like Vina was so versatile that nobody has like the extras left in Indonesia. So like the only cards that are available for purchase are like the secret versions. And yeah, my friend sold them for like half the price, so I was like, fuck it, I'll take it. And it was it was the best investment that got me through the whole Rebirth era. So yeah, thank you very much, Vina. That's why she's special.
Nice.
And yeah,
I suggested like Fisher to like just like stop playing Vina, and then he was like, "But my secret Vina."
Yeah,
It's like I need to play my secret Vina.
Exactly. Does he have the rainbow, the old rainbow one, or does he have like the alternate version that's crying?
I don't think actually no. Vina did release the rainbow one, didn't he?
Yeah.
I think he got the crying version. Yeah.
Yeah. I have 2 of the rainbow version and 1 of the crying version.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I got 2 of the rainbow version. That's back then. So yeah.
Sorry.
And then the rainbow version, I got 2 of the rainbow version during like PS 53 or 54.
The rainbow version is just 52, the same set because they got the
No.
secret
I mean
card.
like I bought it around that timing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I already have a Demeter deck, and then I was like, do I need Vina? But like, yeah, might as. My friend was offering that, like, might as well buy it, and then I put it, and then like, oh, okay. Now I have more drawers, and I have more cards to put cards in my trash. That's how I like it. I want cards in my trash. That's why I die to mills. But even then, that will not stop me. That's why I also put like now my contract. In my Demeter, my contract is but such as that my opponent cannot stop me from milling myself because I like myself milling myself way too much.
Yeah. I used to like suggest playing contract bet in Demeter as well as Tekadan actually.
Yeah.
Like yeah, it's pretty good addition. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like the problem with bat is that because it doesn't give a reduction, like it just like breaks sometimes. But then not unless you play Danzo as well.
Oh yeah, of course I play Danzo. What kind of sick fuck wouldn't play Danzo? Yeah, like I think like one time with that like Danzo is so crazy, man. Like I think like the one time I played one Danzo and then I milled like half my deck in my first turn. It's that's that's a level of play that Danzo allows you to play. Like what the fuck? Danzo is crack. What do you mean you add 1 core to your add 1 core from your life on turn 1? And if your opponent somehow for some reason did not see that as a threat and let the Danzo live, you get to corpus another 1. And you are playing yellow, so you can just put that core back into your life in one way or another.
Yeah, put it on the trash as well. So just use it, spend it.
Exactly.
Like use it to pay the cost, and then gonna put it back to life in Lamau.
Exactly. And you have permanent heals as well with the Ernese, and you can search Give of Null as well. So I'm only hoping that I can get the. No, yeah, I guess like if I want to play the meter, maybe I still need the old Bloodshot plate just because it has Origin. I think the new one replaces the Origin with the 40, right? Gensoku Teo Hao, yeah. That replaces the Origin with the 40 and Concluser. Wait. The Star Dragon draw allows you to add a non-red Battle Spirit Star Dragon draw.
What about it?
The Star Dragon draw can add a Concluser card, right? Oh, it's a Concluser Spirit card. Never mind.
Well, what are you thinking?
Nah, I was just thinking whether you can fetch like the new Bloodshot plate with the Star Dragon draw or not. Yeah.
Nah, man. They follow that. They properly follow that. Yeah.
Damn it. One time they actually like made it
when they're being smart for once.
Exactly. More
smart.
Oh well, I guess that was everything that I personally found interesting for the last 2 weeks.
Nice.
And like I was opening like some other cards and then it's just Pegasus Arrow and Acid Slimy. Alright.
Yeah, Acid Slimy is actually like another species. There used to already be a card called Slimy. Which is like inside one, but now no, we got a new species and it's acidic.
Yay. And it comes from the faucet. Everything good comes from a faucet. And I finally found like the Isa card that you mentioned. Yeah, we have the Yomi no Raijin. So the Yomi Thunder God, Toyofutsu. Toyofutsu or Toyofushi. I forgot which katakana is that. Because He and Su is just basically the only difference between those two is the angle of those two straight lines that the first two radicals that they have. It's kind of hard to remember which one is which.
I'm trying to find the card. It's Toyofutsu.
Toyofutsu, okay.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna say? Toyofushi.
Yeah.
Lamau.
So yeah.
L
indeed. But yeah, and then it's basically doing some trying to beat Nyx in her own game. Imagine you draw 2 and then you have like 6 6 cards in hand, and then your opponent has like well, even if you have only 3 cards in hand or 5 cards in hand, right? Like your opponent has either Dark Secret with the 2 cards on it. You just pop level cost plus. Oh wait, then you need 6 then. You level cost plus, and then okay, so now it's depleted. Yeah. Finally beating Nyx in her own game.
Yes.
Exactly. And then level 2, when your opponent wants to play magic or Axel, for each of your Izanagi and Izanami, your opponent must pay an extra cost from their trash to play it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's so dumb.
I know, right?
It's actually so dumb. Like, you're already increasing like card costs with the original one. Like, and then now you're making them pay extra cost on the reserve as well. What the fuck is this?
Exactly. It's an overkill. I guess like because the old one kind of like got also like the old one kind of like got stopped by hand protection, right? So like this one is like okay. So even if you got hand protection, you are not protected.
Oh my god, my opponent got hand protection. Now I can't win. Oh my god, what do I do? Oh my god, I cannot win. The avatar is going to send cost to trash anyway, but I cannot win. Fucking hell, man. These guys.
I know, right? Like, like some people are getting worried because like, Gohaten shows the revival X number 7.
Oh, you mean the blue one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that card's fucking shit, man.
Yeah. No. I mean like.
I mean
like what?
It's actually worse than the original one.
Oh yeah.
Like this, because this one doesn't include what is it, like a contract Rhyme Walker.
Oh yeah.
The original one does, because it doesn't specify. So
yeah.
So like, technically, this one is worse than the original one.
Exactly.
This is like so fucking dumb. But yes, as you said, it is X07.
Yeah.
Which means that most likely C-Scroll will be getting revival as well.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it's his glory. Oh,
I mean, there's literally no other rebirth magics.
True.
In terms of X-Ray anyway. Like they're not fucking gonna revive Right Hope or something like that, man.
Wait, white and BS is not. Okay, so the order for colors in BS is red, purple, white. Red, purple, green, white, and then yellow and blue, right? Okay, then it's probably his glory. Because people are like worrying that it might be they might rebirth the avatar for Risa, which they don't need to, and why if they do that will be super fuck up. Because we definitely don't need new version of that guy. I already forgot his name. Fuck. Although he has terrorized my name, my life for way too much. Kind of wanted to play Connected Battlers just to play that is a deck.
Fucking cancer.
Yeah.
Fucking cancer, tell you that.
Cancer. But yeah, now that I have done math, yeah, now it's red, purple, green, white, right? Yes. Then it's probably going to be Sis Glory.
Yeah, so what red, purple, green, white, yellow, blue. So so like most likely Sis Glory is gonna be before Gift the Night. So Gift the Night will be 606. And then Sis Glory 605, yeah.
Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness not the new Oyashima.
No, it won't be.
Yeah, it won't be.
It's literally between the magic.
Yeah. That's what I meant, because like someone pointed that out just because the Kohoten show is on number 7, but I haven't checked like I didn't put much thought into it, but I just realized that I haven't seen like the code for like the Yoshin Keikai, so I was like, what if? And then it's number 4, so like there's no way going to be that one. Yeah. Yes. I've done my math now, so it's fine. We are on the same page for now.
What do you mean for now?
Yes. Because sometimes they do funny stuff, don't they? Because they think they are quirky like that.
Well, if they're being that quirky, I think the headquarters is gonna get burned down.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I guess if you want more quirky stuff, do always remember to send everything to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com, or just leave a comment below. So yeah, I guess we finally ran out of gas. We're going to go lay down and read all the mangas that I shared to Ayumu before the podcast.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all again in the next turn. Bye bye.
Bye.
What's